In Matthew 5:48 says, be ye perfect. As we recap what we spoke last week. It's talking about maturity. But we should also learn how God deals with the children so that we will know how to walk with Him. That is the whole purpose of this exhortation. Therefore, the way of an eagle in the air, like I said last week, is a metaphor describing the process of transition from adolescence to adulthood. Job chapter 39, from verse 27 to verse 30.
Does the eagle...
Listen to the description of the eagle, then you'll understand how we also relate with God.
Does the eagle mount up at thy command and make a nest on high? She dwelleth and abideth on the rock, upon the crag of the rock and the strong place. From thence she seeketh the prey, and her eyes behold afar off. Her young ones also suckle blood, and where the slain are, there is she.
You see, if you catch this description, that is exactly how God deals with us. See where He places the nest, where He keeps the children that are born again in heavenly places, far above principalities and powers, far untouchable. And that is the position of Christians. When you are born again, all of us that had a real experience, you know, before you pray, answer don't come. Fellowship is sweet, excites you. No problem. You are sick, cry, don't go. You sleep like this, angel, they come. Sweet, sweet dreams, no single battle. But after some time, all that experience ceases. And you begin to think that God has abandoned you, or you meet some of these pastors and say, you have committed sin. No, this is what I want you to understand. He's always there with you. It's a transition period. In Africa, it's different from Oibo. Our doctors, I don't know whether our medical training here is different from medical training abroad. I don't know. When you born a pikin, and you know the evidence that he's alive, he must cry. When the child comes, he must cry. If the child doesn't cry, what will happen? The mother will do what? Don't go and practice that in Europe. The father will hit you for beating the child like that. But we have to beat the child to make the child wake up. Sometimes God will beat us to make us wake up. He wants to hear your voice. And you are not talking, you will not pray. He will cause something to happen to you so that you will come and start praying. He loves to hear our voice. He wants to have fellowship with us. Claim over you. Until that witch that is after your life dies, he will never stop his assignment against you. Better know that. As long as he's alive, the battle continues. The only assurance we have is they will not prevail. That is why Christians don't joke with your prayer life. Don't do it. We keep emphasizing in this place and people don't understand why. It's for your well-being, nothing more. Well, I was talking with one of the ministers that was here before. And that is what they are saying in the Endtime circle. That after I used the ministry of William Branham and became popular, that I'm now turning back to attack the ministry. And I told them, what of all of you who are pastors? Why have you not been able to be popular too, like me, with the ministry of William Branham? Listen, the difference between me and all of you is that number one, I have a grace you don't have. And secondly, I am more sincere than many of you. The resources that come into the ministry, I use it for the progress of the gospel. You people are using it and building houses. All tithe in your church belong to you. One man will collect all the tithe, almost all of them. That's what they do. And let me tell you, natural trees will learn from these storms, like we use the storm for the eagle. We can also learn from these trees. Suddenly, God has trees. Tree in a tree. Christian and Christian. Everybody is carrying Bible. Tree in the forest. See them, tree with leaf. Let's know which one are the real Christians. Let's know which one are the real trees in the forest. All of a sudden from nowhere, one horrible cloud, tornado, hurricane, storm will just build and pass through the forest. There are trees there that are useless trees. But there are trees there that are needed. But there is drought. Without water, the tree will die. And so, the water level has gone down. It is dry season. But there is water down. It's only that the level has reduced. So, and the tap root needs to access that water. Down, down, down. So God will help it to create a way so that he will have a chance to penetrate and go and meet the water. So people are wondering what is happening. All of a sudden the storm just, see, trees are being uprooted. Any tree will not get root, that storm will uproot it to give chance for the root that the storm is raised for. You will see the tree will go right. You'll be wondering, why is this breeze like this? It is doing ministry work. And as the ground is shaking, the taproot is seeing space to go inside. The more the thing shake, the more the road open for him to have access to the water. That is the life of a Christian. The trouble is to force you to discover a promise of God in the Bible that will strengthen you. That's why it says you count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. So you understand now why he said, remember Lot's wife. When you escape, go forward, don't look backward.